Hi guys, I'm BK. In this video, we're going to see types of Docker network. In my previous video, which is a part 6, I explained about a bridge network. In this video, we're going to see what is host network, what is overlay network, what is macula network, and what is NAN network. Okay, this is Docker series. If you are new to this Docker series, first go to watch my previous videos. Then only you will understand. Okay, let's get started. Host network. Okay, what is bridge network first? In my previous video, I explained about bridge network. In this video, I giving you a overview. What is bridge network? This is my server. Inside my server, I have like 4 containers. Okay. So by using this bridge network, what we can, this is a bridge network. So we can get the private IP, which is 172.0.0.0/16. Okay. So I can, by using this network, I can isolate this container. Okay. Still, if you have doubt on bridge network, go to watch bridge network concept in my previous video. Okay. So now host network. So this is my home. Okay. Inside my home, there is a Wi-Fi. So this is my room. I have laptop. Okay. So this Wi-Fi has 256 IP address. Okay. Now I'm going to turn on my Wi-Fi in my laptop. So I get the one IP. So this Wi-Fi router provided me an IP address. So I just want to see what IP address I has. So this is the IP address provided by my Wi-Fi. I hope you guys understand what is host network. So this is called host network. Now coming to this repository. So this is the repository I'm using this series. To get this repository link on this video description. Okay. Part 6th continuation folder. I'm on host network folder. Okay. So here you see, this is the host network. This is the container IP. So where we can use this container IP? In bridge network, we can use this container IP. Okay. But here we're going to use this host IP. How to do? So first we'll do the hands-on, then I will explain. Okay. Yes. I'm going to perform this command. Now I'm on this host network folder. Okay. Now one container is successfully created. First I will explain what this command means. Okay. This is a Docker. What is run? By using run, what we can do? We can create a container. Okay. The network, here I'm mentioning this is a host network. Okay. Which means in this Docker container will use my host IP. What IP? This is the IP I got from my Wi-Fi, right? That is the IP this Docker container going to use. Okay. Host I mentioned. Here I mentioned volume. What type of volume this is? This is bind mount type. Okay. In my volume video, I explained about what is bind mount. Okay. First go to watch. If you have doubt, go to watch that video. Then come to this video and then continue this video. Okay. So this file has, you see where is the file? This file has some configuration. So this Nginx application will listen this 8001, which means by using this port, I can access this Nginx application. Okay. Then where is it? By using this bind mount, I'm just using this file and so to here. Okay. -d is detaching and --- name. So by using --- name, what we can do? We can give the container name. We can set the container name. So this is the image. What image? Nginx. I'm going to copy this Now I run this. Okay, now I need to verify by using Docker PS whether the container has created or not. We see this. So container is successfully created, but here I not mentioned any port. Okay, if you are using host network, you can't provide. In your Docker command, you can't use -p. Okay, which is port. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to copy my host IP and I'm going to paste here. So this is actually wrong. So here I need to use 8001. You see this? Welcome to Nginx. It is working fine. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy this and again I'm going to paste here. I'm going to rename this 8011 to 802. Okay. Inside this 802, here I'm going to change this. And again, I'm going to use this same command, but there is a change. This nginx/8002.config I changed, and also I want to change this container name, which is 8002. Okay, now let's see container is created or not. You see, this container is created. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to use this 8002. I hope you guys understand why we are using this host. See, 2 container is running on this 8002, 8001. Okay, by using this host IP, my host IP, I can access this application. I hope you guys understand this host network concept. Okay, let's move on. Overlay. So overlay, I will explain when we see Docker Swarm concept. Okay, this is actually using in Docker Swarm. So which is I'll explain you, but we will do a hands-on video when we see the Docker Swarm. Okay, so this is one server. This server is public IP is 32.0.12 something. Okay, this is another server. So which is host 2. This is host 1. So here I have one container. Here I have one container. Okay, by using this overlay network, what we can do is, we can connect this 2 network and keep this 2 container in one network. Okay, still you are not understand. I give you another example. You see, this is one server and this is one server. This is a host 1. This is a host 2. Okay, here I have one container. Here I have one container. So by using that overlay network, what we can do, we can keep these 2 container in one network. Okay, we'll do a hands-on video, then you guys will understand. Okay, now coming to the MAC-LAN network. What is this MAC-LAN network means? This is my home, the same host example. This is my Wi-Fi. This is my laptop. Okay, by using this MAC-LAN network, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to we'll do a hands-on, then you guys will understand what I'm saying. So this is how we can create the MAC-LAN network. Okay, I'll explain this command, then I will explain what this MAC-LAN network does. Okay, so coming to this board, first I'll explain, then we'll go to hands-on. By using this MAC-LAN network, what we can do is, we can create a container, and this container is actually in my laptop. So in the host concept, we know that this Wi-Fi has 256 IP address. Okay, by using this MACLA network, what we can do is we can get 256 IP address from the Wi-Fi and assign the 255 IP address to MACLA network. Okay, then by using subnet concept, we can give the host IP. See, here I have one host IP. The same, I can assign this host IP to all the containers. For example, this one container, I can assign 192.168.0.5. Okay, another container I can assign 192.168.0.10, like that. Which means we can assign the host IP to our container, as well as we can get the MAC address for our container, which means this container is going to be a physical drive. So physical drive only has MAC address. Okay, I'll do now I'm going to do a hands-on, then you guys will understand this MACLAN network. Okay, this is a Docker and I'm going to create a network. How? By using network and create and -d. What is -d? It is not a detached node, it is a driver. Okay, why I'm saying driver? Docker network ls. Here you see driver is a bridge. Already we see this, and host also we see this. This none. I will explain once I complete this MACLA. Okay, so by using this D, I am set the driver. So driver name is MACLAN. Okay, this is the subnet, which means /24, which means I have 256 IP. This is the gateway. Okay, and -o and parent is equal to WLAP0S20F3. Okay, what does this mean? I will explain. And this is the network name, my MACLAN. I hope you guys understand this command. I'm going to first I'll explain what is this parent. So IPADDR, by using this command, what we can see the IP address, IDDR space. Here you see this is the parent address. What this can do? So in our laptop we have a Wi-Fi. Okay, so by using this WLP0S20F3, we can connect our local Wi-Fi, which is our local router. We get the IP address. So this is the one going to use for get the IP address. Okay, so in this MACLAN I mentioned in this one as well. Going to run this command here. Okay, now I have successfully created this network. I need to verify by using Docker network ls. Here you see MACLAN network is successfully created. Okay, then what I'm going to do is, so in this if you are creating this MACLAN network on your device, so you should do some changes on your local Wi-Fi. So on your local Wi-Fi you should allow this MACLAN Wi-Fi, MACLAN network, so that you will get the IP address, you will get the host IP address. Okay, now so this is a simple app and this is a Docker file, and I'm going to run this MACLAN. First I'm going to build. First I'm going to change the directory. So in my local, this MACLAN network will not work because I need to do the manual changes on my Wi-Fi. Then only it will work. Docker build -t mac dot. So I'm build this Docker file. Then I get the image. The image name is Mac. Okay. By using this, what I going to do is I going to create the container by using Docker run -d -network. So I'm going to mention the network name. What is network name? My Mac plan. Mac plan. Okay. Then I'm going to mention container name, Mac container. Then I'm going to add this image. Okay, let's run this. So I have the container is successfully created or not. We should check by using Docker ps. The container is created. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to inspect this Mac network. You see this? So I have the host IP. Okay. So you see the MAC address. This container has a MAC address as well as this container has a host IP, which means this can be considered as a physical drive. What is physical drive? Now my laptop is a physical drive, your mobile phone is a physical drive. The same as this container is going to be a physical drive by using Mac network. Okay, let's use this address and copy this. We can't access this. Why? As I said, we should do some configuration on our Wi-Fi, then only we can access this container. Okay, why I used this 5000? Because in my app.py, here you see the port is 500, but this is the host. I hope you guys understand what this MACLAN network. Okay, now coming to NUN network. What is NUN network? NUN network is nothing but without network we can create a container. How? You open this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a folder. Folder name is NUN. Oh, there is a NUN folder. Inside there is nothing. So I'm going to create a simple app.py import time diff simple NUN thing. Print start the process time dot sleep is going to be a 10-second. Print complete the process. I will explain what this NUN network once we see the hands-on video. Main is equal to main simple NUN. Okay, now the app is completed. Then I need to create a Docker file, as well as I need to create the I don't need to create this requirement.yml file because we are using only import time module. Okay, from, what is from? In Docker series part second video, I explain about this Docker file commands. If you go to watch my Docker file command video, Python 3.8 Sling working directory is app. Going to copy cmd python app.py. Okay, now the setup is completed. Just move on this none directory. I'm going to build this image. For that, I need to use this docker build -t, which is a tag none image. None. This is an image name. I build this image. Image is successfully built. Now we're going to create the container by using run -d -network. What is network? None. Okay. Then I'm going to name this container as none container. Then I'm going to give this image name as also none. The container is up and running. Let's see. Need to verify. So this is a container. Now I'm going to check this container log. Docker logs. We see start and processing. Okay. Now I'm going to see start and processing. Now we need to inspect this. We need to inspect this network. So this is the none network. In Docker, inspect. See, nothing is inside. So now coming to the explanation part. What is this none network? Okay, in my code, I just did some. You see, first this code will finish this one, start the process, then it will wait like a 10 seconds, then we'll execute this. Then these, you see, this container will be down once it's execute this process. I need to verify docker devos ps-a. Here you can see this container is dead, exited, because it did this work. Okay, this is the work I gave. This Docker is finished this work. Then the Docker container go to exit state. So now why we are using this none network? So as I said, none network mean no network. So why we are using this none network? For testing purpose. Okay. So no network, which means there is a no networking concept in that container. So this is the container I have created, right? But I'm not providing any network, any outsource like a internal and external. There is a no internal and external call, which means there is a no host, there is a no bridge network. Okay, I hope you guys understand why we need this none network. For testing purposes, they can use none network, and also we can use this container for job scheduling, like do this work and do this work and then go to sleep. So this is the purpose we can use none network. Okay, I hope you guys understand these types of concepts. So still, if you have any doubt, please comment this video. If you like this video, please subscribe me, because you see I spending more time for this. I just did a mini research. So this is so in Docker there is only a 5 networking concept. So we already I did a hands-on for bridge network, host network, and macla network, and null network. Okay, the overlay network is still building, and I will do this overlay network hands-on when we see the Docker Swarm concept. So this series is going to be a 20 video, so which is a 20 part. So now only a 6 part is completed. So if you continue this series, definitely end of the series you will know everything about Docker. And thank you for watching, and bye bye.